Good evening. It's 10:17 p.m. on April 21st, 2021. I'm aware that 10:17 p.m. is a time that was actually benchmarked earlier. I got an email at exactly 10:17 a.m. And October 17th has a very important significance, especially insofar as I am about to make a declaration. Based upon the Texas Constitution Bill of Rights, Section 2, Inherent Political Power, Republican form of government. The faith of the people of Texas stands pledged to the preservation of a Republican form of government and subject to this limitation only. They have at all times the inalienable right to alter, reform, or abolish their government in such manner as they may think expedient. We are coming up on 30 days since an act of intentionally orchestrated tax fraud that was committed in connection with manipulation of processes connected to jurisdiction concerning the state of Texas versus the federal government, and interference and obstruction by individuals alleging to represent the people of the United States and the federal government after serving as representatives of the people of Texas for the state of Texas. In that time frame, these individuals, who are also members of a sect that is operating in an unconstitutional manner, have abused their office, and there has been no effective check against their abuses. Meanwhile, the judicial branch of Texas engaged a process in the autumn of 2018 whereby they were going to make a transition for people that were coming into the practice of law in the state of Texas that would then put them in a relationship akin to a form of pooling with people that were attempting to practice law lawfully in other states, i.e., they would be required to take a bar examination that was an examination for multiple states besides exclusively the state of Texas. And then this would have an impact on their later membership and representation within the state of Texas as a member of the State Bar of Texas. I am hereby declaring the State Bar of Texas to be unconstitutional and immediately calling for its disbanding. It is in violation of Section 7 of the Constitution of the State of Texas regarding appropriations for sectarian purposes. No money shall be appropriated or drawn from the treasury for the benefit of any sect or religious society, theological or religious seminary, nor shall property belonging to the state be appropriated for any such purposes. Property belonging to the state also includes property associated with performance of our rights to due process under the law, and also in accordance with other private property and other rights accorded to us by the Constitution. For going on 4 years now, the State Bar of Texas has been in flagrant violation of the most basic premises of the Constitution of the state of Texas. Rather, they have been performing a form of ceremony that oftentimes amounts to an illegal and unconstitutional form of religious test, as opposed to an actual application of the law. I have numerous times reported publicly about how I have caught the judicial branch of government in conspiracy with other actors in the state of Texas, allowing for the electronic records associated with the filing process that also include information on cases pending or cases that have been closed and may be in some form of an appeal, being taken offline and used in illegal arrangements, sometimes for a temporary period of time, only lasting overnight or within 72 hours, as I recorded in both December of 2019 and then again in January and February of 2019, and then again in January and February of early 2000. And then sometimes for more than that, up to and including 10 days, as occurred in July of 2020. All of those times, it was understood that they had abused aspects of Texas securities law, as well as the Comptroller's Code, regarding the use of derivatives for the state budget, including temporary deals that could be allowed to transact for a temporary period of time, including overnight. To this day, nobody has seen fit to actually give the people of Texas due process in accordance with these egregious violations. And numerous efforts to try to hold the legislature accountable for its refusal to prosecute abuses of the judicial system has also gone unheeded. We are in a constitutional crisis in the state of Texas, not so much because just connected to public corruption and graft, but also because of manipulation of the offices in the state of Texas. I contend that the primary means by which this is accomplished is through abuse of a select society of people claiming to be legal professionals that acquired and moved forward under appropriations by the state of Texas for the financing of the State Bar of Texas, which also requires membership in its sectarian organization. Now, I have also attempted to file charges in the past regarding acknowledging the State Bar of Texas as a communist organization, which is illegal in the state of Texas. But part of the substantiation for those charges is insofar as the State Bar of Texas is in violation of the Constitution of Texas. Among the manners in which it violates the Constitution is through Section 7 regarding appropriations for sectarian purposes. It has been proven over and over again that it is a sectarian organization and its membership is unconstitutional. The requirements for membership are unconstitutional, and the abuses of office attendant with participation in the schemes associated with membership are also unconstitutional. Therefore, as of this evening, I'm declaring it an unconstitutional sectarian organization. It should be immediately disbanded, and another process should be commenced in order to reestablish just process within the state of Texas for seeking our rights to due process in accordance with the Constitution. It's 10:23 p.m., April 21st, 2021. My name is Charity Colleen Krause. I have stepped up into the role of Attorney General, or the position of Attorney General, as of September 6th, 2017. To this time, no one has issued a formal refutation or repudiation, and it has been more than 3 years.